Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I got a notification last night, that my live stream was taken down by YouTube for having someone's phone number in it. Now, obviously, the phone number that was in it was the phone number in the math equation that Chili or Floyd or somebody graciously provided us with. But that was enough for YouTube, so they took it down, and you could appeal it, and I did. And 2 minutes later, after I clicked the appeal button and asked for a human to review it, it came back with the appeal was denied. We're so sorry, your appeal was denied. Oh, now I can't really two things. I can't really bitch too much about YouTube, even though it is a pretty shit company, because it's giving me free video hosting, and I don't generate them any money because I don't monetize any of my videos. So, I mean, I can understand why they might not be as quick or responsive to my demands as they would be to someone who is actually generating them income. The other thing is mea culpa to Blue Bacon. I'm going to assume that Marquis Arbach, or whatever the name of that attorney's law firm is, I'm going to assume that law firm didn't object to me having or talking about their phone number being part of an equation in a reply brief. So apparently there's something in the algorithm that catches it when I say phone number, then it looks to see if there is a phone number or some shit. I don't really know. Don't really care. But if that is the case, then I owe Blue Bacon an apology. So Blue Bacon, I apologize for naming and shaming you. I don't know what was going on with those particular videos that I did on you that led to them being caught. But apparently it can happen even if no one is reporting it. So I apologize. I was wrong. You're still a piece of shit, Blue Bacon. I don't want to get it twisted about anything, but I was wrong. So to recap in a fairly short video, now that I'm 2 minutes and 37 seconds in, to recap in a fairly short video, what we discussed yesterday in the live stream is, number one, the reply brief was a waste on so many levels because the motion had already been granted, and nothing in the reply brief is of any use. The math equation was just a silly way to try to make it appear that you could argue that Marquis Arbach was representing Floyd Wallace because of Rule 75D and the sign of the Illuminati with the phone number for Marquis Arbach. Somehow could make it so that Marquis Arbach was representing Floyd or something. It was a very silly argument, very silly. It was intended to be sarcastic or trolling. It's going to backfire because, as we discussed later in the video, there's very real and tangible evidence that could lead to a lot of Wallace's pleadings being struck, not necessarily the complaint, but because Wallace is not a filer for the ECF system, and coincidentally, Chili is, and someone is filing these documents for Wallace, and Wallace is not allowed to have them filed for him. He is required by the local rules and by the Rule 11 to hand file them with a wet signature, with a ink on paper signature, not a photocopied signature, etc. So there are legitimate reasons for Marquis Arbach, their attorney, I think his name is Craig Anderson or something like that. There are legitimate reasons for them to argue that Chili is in fact representing Wallace. So when it comes down to the end of the day, when the judge is going to make a decision on this, the judge may make a determination that, well, the judge may look into who is filing these documents for Wallace. And if it's Chile, then that would definitely lead to the judge granting the order. But I strongly suspect the judge is going to grant the order for not letting Chile represent Wallace, i.e., ordering Chile not to do any more filing for Wallace, not to write any more of the pleadings for Wallace, no more motions for Wallace, etc., not do any research for Wallace, not give Wallace any legal advice. I still very strongly believe that the complaint will not be struck based on Chile's work, if any, in drafting the complaint. So those are still my predictions for it. We'll see how it plays out. I suspect that the motion to dismiss may be successful, but we will the 12B6 motion that was going to get rid of all but I think the excessive force claim. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.